I've actually never answered this question before, so come try some new makeup with me as I tell you how I started diving. So like so many kids, I started with gymnastics from age probably 7, and I did that till I was about 9 and absolutely loved flipping my body around. Then my mom put me in like a summer camp of diving for the first time. I think I was like 8, so I was still doing gymnastics, and I didn't actually love it at first because my sister was better than me. But then my life kind of changed when I went to Canada's Wonderland for the first time. I was like 9, and I saw the high diving show where they were diving off the waterfall, and I was like, that is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I asked my mom if I could try one more diving summer camp, and she let me. And this time I fell in love. I like always had anxiety as even from like age 0. So diving was like the first time when I stood on that 10-meter platform and jumped, there was 0 anxiety in my brain, and I was like, I'm addicted. And I called my mom one day and I said, I want to do diving and gymnastics. And she was like, we're actually way too broke to do that. You need to pick one or the other. And I was like, this is the hardest decision of my life. So after like a week of crying about it, I finally made the decision to switch to diving. And I was 9 years old, and I was like, okay, it's happening. Let's see how far I can go. And it kind of just like skyrocketed from there. Like so much travel, doing what I loved and getting to jump off crazy things and push myself and be brave and like learn new dives, that I was already representing Canada at age 11, like flying me down to Colombia. It was crazy. So fast forward a few years, I'm like competing for Canada, I'm traveling the world. Some pressure hit, some anxiety hit, but then I went down to school in the States, and then I made the switch to high diving. And I was thinking back the other day, I literally chose to join the sport of diving because I saw high diving at the show off the waterfall. It was this like whole big circle. I can't believe I started diving because of high diving. So of course I ended up as a high diver. And now I'm a high diver doing exactly the sport I wanted to be doing the whole time. I think part of me still wants to go back to where it all started, that passion for performance. So I'm curious, all you athletes out there, how did you start your sport? Because we definitely would not be where we are today if we didn't have a passion and a love for the sport that we do. This smells so good. It's so pretty. I'm actually so obsessed with this. And that's how I started diving. Please ask so many more questions below. I'll try to answer so many more. Love you.